Welcome, everybody. We're here,
boys.
It is celebration settings here. Welcome, everybody, to the 10th episode of the American Idiot Show. We got, I don't know if you've heard of this guy. He's not really well known. He's right here.
He's a stranger.
He's a stranger to all of us. And his name's Lee Gunner. Lee, I know this is your first time on YouTube. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I can't lie. I know you're gonna have lots of people watching this, and it's nerve-wracking, man. I can't lie. I don't know how you guys can do this on a regular basis. It's insane.
It's tough.
Like with all the abuse that you get as well, like people with the comments, the hate comments, and all of that. It must be tough, man.
It affects me deeply too.
The people that call us plastic, it breaks my heart, Lee. You know what? You and I have been pals for about 2.5, 3 years now, right? We're watching your streams consistently. And the one thing I don't understand is people consistently judge your judgment. Why? Tell us, Lee. Tell us why people doubt you.
Because they're weak. It's as simple as that, bro. I had this conversation yesterday with a mate of mine, and basically the way the world's gone, it was with my mum. I'm lying. Yeah, we was yesterday at the pool. Yeah, and nobody can debate anymore. Yeah, like literally nobody can debate anymore. It's like nobody can hear another opinion because it's their opinion. Oh, that's it. And it's like, oh no, you're toxic. Yeah, and then once you stick it on them and highlight their stupidity, they then cry about mental health. Yeah, so now you can't. Now you're the bad guy, even though they've been the idiot. Yeah, and you've called out their stupidness. Yeah, and you've spun it on them, and now you're the bad guy. And then lies spread quicker than the truth, bro. On the internet,
people's feelings get hurt too easy, bro?
And people don't like the fact as well with me, yeah, that I can't be bullied by the internet. Yeah, because for me, it's just words on the screen. I couldn't care less, mate. I genuinely couldn't care less. I'll pick one out every now and again and give them a little spray and give them a little bit backlash. Yeah, but bro, it's words on the screen. Every single person I've met, yeah, offline, like here or wherever, yeah, all sound. Yeah. I was at the airport picking my mum up last Wednesday. There was 2 lads walking out the airport in Malaga, recognised me off the channel. Sound. I was in Marbella the week before when we played City. The day we were playing City, having some tacos and that in Taco Bell. Yeah, and sat there just chilling. 2 lads, one Spanish, one English, come up to me. Oh, and he met Troops actually. That guy. He met Troops in America when we played Everton. Yeah, he goes, I was walking out the stadium and I met Troops. He goes, now I've walked in Taco Bell, I've met you. He goes, what's next? I say, don't go prison, bro. Yeah, I said, you know.
What's the live by?
But no, it's cool, man. Like, listen, I love doing what I do, man. Like, and I love that I rattle so many people because they ain't going to do nothing about it. It's what it is, isn't it?
People are warriors, bro.
Get so rattled by somebody else's opinion. Why'd you come back and watch them every day?
Yeah,
like you're just winding yourself up. Like I don't watch EastEnders because I don't like it. Yeah, it's a load of BS, so I don't bother watching it. Yeah. Like you know, just it makes me laugh, man. Like people always say to me about other channels and that. Like I'll post other crap that other channels put out and slag it off every now and again.
Oh yeah,
but I don't watch them channels. I get sent this shit. Yeah, and it's like I'll just pull it out and go, oh look, they're at it again. Or what do you think of this channel? Oh, that's and I just say what I think. And the problem is, not many people in society, let alone on social media, say what they think. They say what people want to hear. Yeah, I will never do that. Yeah, I'll say what I want. Yeah, and people try and I get it all the time. Oh, you're a Spurs fan. Okay, mate. Yeah, cool. That picture I posted on my Instagram of me 30 years ago. Then, in an Arsenal shirt laying on a beach. Like, funny enough, 30 years later, I'm still laying on a beach in an Arsenal shirt, isn't it?
Right. But we still don't. But the thing is, though, that's fucked up about it, though, Lee, is we don't have a title in our hand in the last 19 years. You know, and so all the joking aside and all the autographs, are these people that come up to you? Do you notice that they sing the same song that we do about the standards not being met, about Arteta not doing the complete job? We know he's done well, but there's certain games obviously he's screwed up, and wrong tactics and subs. So do some of these people that you see in Spain or whenever you're traveling, do they come up to you and have the same sort of vibe, or do they come up and completely disagree with you right to your face?
It's like this geezer in the chat, yeah. Like this geezer watches me constantly, yeah, and he's a fouled YouTuber. And I've seen some of his clips doing the rounds over the season, yeah, where he has some equally fouled YouTubers on his channel, yeah, and they're all saying what I've been saying all season, but they say it in a nicer way because they're kind people. They're kind people, yeah. They cause violence to people on the internet, yeah. But they're kind people, yeah. Like, do you know what I'm saying, mate? It's mad. The funny thing is, though, yeah, real talk. That question you just asked me about people, same mindset. Most of them ain't. Yeah, most of them like the manager. They like every single player. They put them all as world class. I mean, this idiot in the chat talking about Odegaard. Bro, I've seen Dennis Bergkamp. Seen him live so many times. Well, I'm supposed to rate that. Do me a favor. Like, modern football is tapped. It is shit. Yeah, it's nowhere near what it used to be. It's so diluted compared to what it used to be. Yeah, there's so many things that I've just done a show with Rants, and Bruno Fernandes is saying no pundit gave us a chance of getting in the top 4.
Right.
And everyone was putting us as 6th. So we're here now. So we're kind of overachieving. It's Man United. It's Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, when this football club do what they smashed the stadium down for, yeah, I'll shut up. We're supposed to be like Real Madrid, mate. That's what Sir Peter Hillwood told us in 2004 when we got the funding for the new stadium. Going to move to be like Real Madrid. Well, cool. Be like Real Madrid, and I'll shut up then. Yeah, and the funny thing is, most people that I do see that are Arsenal fans. Yeah, I was in a restaurant on my birthday last year in just outside Marbella. I thought the geezer worked there. He was dressed in black shirt, basically a suit without the jacket. Yeah. Right, and I've just walked in, sat down, and I thought I was going to order some drinks and that. And he goes, "Oh, he lives in Estepona, around the corner." Yeah, and he goes, "I love your channel, mate." Yeah, he goes, "Don't agree with hardly anything you say, but I love the fact that you're passionate about your football club."
Right.
And that's what I get all the time. Yeah, like when I was, my mate Jake, he lives in Camden, my mate. He goes every game, yeah, like home games. Yeah, him and his old man. And they came out here last year, and there's a bar around the corner, and it was just rammed with English. Yeah, and like there's a couple of young lads in there, Arsenal fans. They were like, "Yeah, but do you really believe what you're saying, Gunnar? Do you really believe it?" Like, mate, everything I say online, I'll say offline. Yeah, in fact, I'll actually probably go a bit deeper offline because I'll get cancelled online because these people can't take. Yeah, but the funny thing is when you actually sit down with these people, because most of them are younger than me, when you actually sit down and have a conversation with them, and you say, "Well, yeah, but we were supposed to be doing this, and this, and we've spent this, and this," because the manipulation within this fan base, yeah, from journalists, from Sky Sports, yeah, from ex-players. I mean, Martin Keown's a disgrace. Yeah, that guy's sitting on TalkSport saying failure is success. That was his words. Failure is success.
Right.
What's the guy? Who was the guy? Who was the guy on the Bucks? What's his name? I can't even say because I can't even bother with basketball. That said, Giannis said there's no failure in sport.
Yeah. First question I would have said to him is, "Why did you start playing basketball?" And he would have mentioned somebody that was successful at basketball.
You think Michael Jordan ever said failure is a success?
No, never. When he stuck it on that journalist and said to that journalist, "Yeah, but if you don't, do you get a pay rise every year?" Yeah. And he went, "No." He goes, "So you failed then?" And he tried to stick it on him. I would have said, "Well, do you get a pay rise every year then?" Like, what's a normal job got to do with you entertaining millions of people? Because his normal job, he's not entertaining millions of people and getting paid a fucking king's ransom for it. Right. Yeah, being in a privileged position because he's got an elite talent. Yeah, the aim of elite sport has always been to win. That's it. Yeah, and people want to dilute it and go down this loser mindset of, "Oh, but nobody expected it." And what? I expected it when they told me in 2004 we're moving to be like Real Madrid. I expected it when we're 8 points clear this season. I expected it when Ivan Gazidis was telling us in 2012 we're going to be like Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Well, cool, do it then.
Right.
Yeah, and then what they do is they get the journalists in the back pocket. They get the ex-players on the payroll. I guarantee Righty, Ray Parlour, or both of them will be in America on the tour in the summer. 100%. 100%, bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why they pedal their crap out and they lowered the standards. Man United do it as well. Only at English football clubs does this happen. Yeah. Real Madrid don't do this, bro. Yeah. I watched Ancelotti's press conference the other week. I've watched pretty much all of Real Madrid's games this season. Yeah. They stick it on him. Yeah. I watched, what's his name? Ramon Calderon, the ex president of Real Madrid. He was on Sky Sports the other day doing an interview, and he said when we sign players, we tell them it's not success if you win the Champions League. It's an obligation. Imagine saying that to Arsenal fans.
Wow.
Oh, he's toxic. He's negative. Like,
Yeah.
Arsenal fans are so weak, man. Like, honestly, English football clubs fans, whether they live in England or not, yeah, the mentality in England, it's not about winning. Top 4 is the be all and end all. Mate, nobody talks about top 4 here. Nobody talks about top 4 in Italy. Nobody talks about top 4 in Germany. Who gives a shit? Let's go and win the trophies.
Lee, do you know what the top 4 trophy looks like? I've been asking this on every show that I go on. Do you know what the top 4 trophy looks like? I've heard that it exists.
Yeah,
Does it look like this?
It's Arsene Wenger laying on the beach like that.
Like with the top 4, like elite sport, like let's go back to the gladiator days. 2nd and 3rd, 4th place, you're dead.
You're eaten by the fucking lion.
Second place in the gladiator back in the days of Athens and Greece and sport, right? You're fighting lions like Russell fucking Crowe. You come in 2nd place, you're dead. Because 2nd place is 1st place loser. They're the first one to die.
And, like, it's a joke, bro. It is a joke. Yeah, the amount of people that think not winning anything is success, bro. This manager's not won anything for 3 years straight. 3 full seasons in a row. He's failed.
Yeah.
But apparently we're in phase 3 according to Charles Watts. Yeah, who's just coincidentally wrote Arteta's book, a book about Arteta. Do the maths. Yeah,
Together, bro.
Yeah, it's a Ponzi scheme, bro. It's a disgrace. Yeah, and the mad thing about it is, yeah, it won't change. It's only going to get worse. Yeah, the only way it changes is even if only 5% of the fans have the mentality of me, go and win, this football club gets better. Yeah, when you've got people like this guy that you've just pinned here, yeah, right, saying the current team when they're performing, bro, they've won nothing for 3 years straight, and all. As another manager, because Real Madrid have only had one manager in 62 years that's lasted more than 3 years, and that was Zidane. One manager has lasted in 62 years. One manager has lasted more than 3 years.
I talked about this before on one of your streams. Is the best way to go, and you guys can put this in the chat. Big up the chat. Thank you all for coming in.
Absolutely. 44 inside. Smash a like, by the way.
Answer me this, bro. Do you think we would have had success in the 19 years if we would have flip-flop managers like Chelsea did with Scolari, Avram Grant?
I'll give an example, right?
I know we've talked. Hold on. I know we've talked about this. It's okay. We've talked about this closely on a couple of your streams before, right? And you and I came, I think, to somewhat of a conclusion, maybe a year ago, that yes, in that 19 years, if you take that long of a gap and put in winning managers, you increase the likelihood of getting something. You do. Yeah. Chelsea rolled the dice to the 2010s to get to where they needed to be. Yep. We haven't rolled we rolled the dice on Arteta. We rolled the dice on Unai Emery, and of course that's history. Unai Emery, distant past. We rolled the dice on Arteta. Now, if we decide to keep Arteta as long as Wenger, do you see that building something, or do you see that as, I know you want him out, but he's not going to leave, right? He's not leaving. He's not leaving.
Not fucking leaving.
He's not fucking leaving.
Yeah. He's not leaving. Wall Street settings, baby. He's not fucking leaving.
He's not fucking leaving. So, with that said, do you see, if we were to go another 19 years in the future with multiple managers, do you see that being better than, I know you see it better than Arteta, replace Arteta with one person and then that person running 19 years? You see what I'm saying? Is it better to mix it up?
I get what you're saying, bro. What I understand and what the elite level football clubs that we smashed the stadium down to be like, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, understand, is that a manager is a paid employee and he's there to serve a purpose. Right. And once they think he ain't serving that purpose anymore, they sack him and they go and get somebody else to serve that purpose and then they sack him. Yeah. Right. I'll give an example. If you, like Real Madrid have had 17 managers since we last won a league. 17.
Right.
And have a look how many trophies they've won in that 19 years. Yeah, they've won 32 trophies. 32. I looked at it the other day. 32. Yeah. And they've had 17 managers. Why? Because they understand paid employees, sacked. Yeah. Ancelotti could win the Champions League. He's already won the Copa del Rey. He won 5 trophies last season. Their fans are rioting, mate. They want him gone.
Right. No, I get it.
The standards are up here, bro. Yeah. Bayern Munich, 17 managers in 19 years.
Right.
Go and have a look how many league titles, trophies, and all that they've won. Guarantee it's over 30. Yeah. So for me, Yeah, people need to stop getting emotionally attached to a storyline. This is not WW fucking.
Right.
Yeah, this is not Disneyland. Yeah, this is an elite level football club, or supposedly in an elite level sport. Yeah, players and managers come and go. I'll give you another example. If Bukayo Saka hasn't signed a contract because apparently it's been on the table for over a year, was he lost a pen? Like, like somebody gave people a pen? Like, no, it does my nut in because it does my nut in, lads. Though it pisses me off. Like Caicedo, right? If he leaves and goes to Man City, our fans will spin it and go, he's a snake and turn on him and boo every time we play him.
True.
Yeah, it's true. It's happened so many times before.
I know.
Yeah, but these people put these players on such a high pedestal. Yeah, you can't ever criticize them at all because it's toxic and negative, because everything has to be flowers and unicorns. Get in the bin. That's not how it works. Yeah, if somebody does shit at their job, they get told they're shit at their job. That's it. Yeah,
Right.
Bukayo Saka's carried Arsenal on his back for 3 years, but that don't mean he's immune from criticism for the last 5 weeks. Yeah, that don't mean last year when he ghosted 8 games at the end of the season, he can't be called out for it. Yeah, he shouldn't be in that position. But at the same time, like, if you put him up here as the next Ronaldinho, I'm going to hold him to Ronaldinho standards then, isn't it? Stop
Right.
gassing the players before they're Ronaldinho. Like, but then I'll give another example, yeah? Like you've got fans that sit there, yeah, and make out, yeah, that people like me that want to win are toxic and negative. Yeah, most of these people that support a football club support Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, Madrid, Barca, Bayern, whoever. And you go and ask them what year they supported that football club. What was the first year you supported that
Right.
club? Why did you pick them? Now, Don, we won a trophy that year. So now, fast forward all these years later, I'm now toxic and negative because I want more trophies. But you only started supporting this football club because we won a trophy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. And this is where people get the ump, because I just say it as it is. I don't give a shit. None of these people are ever going to fucking come in front of my face and do anything. Yeah.
Prince,
Not
what are
one.
you talking about? Sorry to interrupt, Lee. What are you talking about? We've never been on their level. What are you talking about? We went invincible. What?
Yeah, but this is my point, TJ, right? And he should know better. Big up Prince Fuad, yeah.
Big
You're
up
a
Prince.
real
We
one,
we
yeah?
like Prince.
Yeah.
He's a real one.
But this is my point. Just because we've never been on their level doesn't mean we shouldn't be striving to get to their level. Yeah. And we've been waiting 19 years. So when Sir Peter Hillwood told us in 2004, we've got the funding to move to Ashburton Grove, we're going to compete with Europe's elite. Yeah. Well, how comes we're still fucking sat here then and not competing with Europe's elite? Everyone's gassing up all of our players to be the greatest players. Oh, they're fucking amazing. They're this, they're that, they're great. Oh, it's a youth project. Oh, it's phase 3. Oh, they're a young squad. Nobody talks about Erling Haaland's age. Why? Because he's bagged 51 goals this season.
Right now.
Yeah. Nobody talks about Vinicius Junior's age. Why? Because he smashes it every time he plays a big game. That's the real star boy there, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is
But
unreal.
as soon as it all goes
Unbelievable.
wonky and it all goes sideways, oh, but they're a young squad. Fuck off. Nobody. I don't care how old they are. If you want to gas these players up, yeah, I don't care how old they are. If you're good enough, you're old enough. Yeah. And when people are sitting there trying to tell me I'm negative, right? These are the same people, by the way, that convince themselves, right, to fit in with strangers on the internet, to feel like a part of a family, the Arsenal family. The Arsenal family don't exist, mate. That nobody cares. Like, genuinely. Yeah. Unless they're paying your bills, yeah, or fucking you at night, or feeding you, they're not your family. Like, they're not. Genuinely, they're not. Yeah. Your missus is your family, your boyfriend, whatever it may be. Yeah. Like, it's mad. It drives me insane. And then what happens is you get these people that sit there, right, and just want to lower the standards. They sit there and make out every player's amazing, but then when they flop, oh, well, you know, he's a young player. They make out every transfer window when we sign a player like Jorginho, for example, and Kivior. Oh, they're amazing. Okay, well, why haven't we won fuck all for 3 years then? Right? Not only that, they hype up the transfer windows to be 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10. I gave the transfer window in the summer 4 out of 10, I think, 3 or 4. I said we need another centre back. Well, that's been proven because Holding's shit. Who
Right.
knew? Yeah, yeah. We needed another midfielder. Well, that's been proven because Thomas Partey's been sat on the bench.
Right.
Yeah, Jorginho, I don't think he's the answer. He's been all right in the games he's played.
Right.
We needed another striker. Oh, who knew? Eddie Nketiah's not the guy. Why were you all begging for him to get 100 grand a week and Thierry's number then? Yeah. Oh, because it was fashionable winning because he scored 5 goals at the end of a season to take us from 4th to 5th. Like, wake up. Yeah.
Right.
Then I said we need another winger because Saka can't do another 70 games this season. He'll be knackered again. by the end of the season. Oh, guess what? That's been proven right as well. Like when these people actually sit and deep it, yeah, they're lying through their teeth. They know they're lying, but it's cool on the internet. Oh, yeah, I'm a top fan. 8 out of 10. Oh, you're toxic. You're negative. I swear you're a Spurs fan. Mate, these people are more suited to Spurs than I am. They don't want to win fuck all.
Right.
Yeah, it's annoying, bro. It's so jarring, yeah, because we're so close to being great or good. Yeah. But for me, the manager's done all right this season, but he ain't won nothing. He won nothing for 3 years.
I know.
The team that he won a trophy with were all deemed as toxic and negative.
Right.
Yeah. And they're unrest in the dressing room and Aubameyang's toxic and this person. But he's won a trophy with that lot. He's got rid of all of them pretty much and won fuck all with his own squad, 500 million deep. 3 years later. But we're supposed to we're overachieving. Do me a favour, man. This is Arsenal Football Club that smashed a fucking stadium down to be like Real Madrid and Bayern. Yeah. And we ain't even been in Champions League for 6 years. Yeah. People are talking about these players being world class. They've done it in the big stage yet, mate. About world class. Yeah.
Right.
That's it. If our star boy turns up like Vinicius does every week in Champions League.
Right. Until that happens, right. I think we don't have much of a shot, especially when we go out to Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League. And
Villarreal.
Oh, Jesus.
Olympiacos.
And, and now we're dealing with Zinchenko being done for the rest of the season. I don't know if that's such a blessing or a curse.
Don't care.
Saliba's done. And so we've never made these preparations. And, being a Gooner for over 23 years now, these important positions that get filled, it's always so fucking late. Like we as a fan base know that Saliba was ready the year after he spent that 1 year in France. He was ready that next season, but they put it off. Where do we end up? 5th. So we finally bring him in, and the poor kid gets injured. But the thing is that we've done this over and over. It's like the ownership and the management know the players they want in which positions, but it takes forever to get in. Not just in the transfer window, but just to get the wheels going. They identify the players so late, and then we end up sometimes getting them the next season or not. And I think it was maybe Northside or somebody, or maybe you said it. The Declan Rice saga is going to go all the way to August.
It was Connor.
Oh, Connor.
Yeah.
The Declan Rice is going to go all the way to August 31st. We're going to get him in the squad. We're going to be maybe a game down already.
We ain't signing Declan Rice.
Why don't we learn this? TJ, Lee, why don't we learn this lesson over year after year? We identify the player we
need. Because the club have got no ambition to actually win. They're all comfortable, bro. Edu ain't getting sacked. Arteta's not getting sacked.
Right.
Yeah. I've just said to you a minute ago, one manager has lasted more than 3 years at Real Madrid. This guy's done 3 years without a trophy. Do you think he'd still be here if he was at Madrid?
No, of course not.
Yeah. So there's no standards at the football club because the ownership's shit. Let's be real with it. They don't care. Yeah, because they're getting new fans every day, spending a fortune on the club store. Yeah, right. And the club shop, and everyone will be there in the US tour. Everyone will be there on the other games that we play. The season tickets are up again 5% next season. Yeah, everyone's happy. The new shirt a drop on the last day of the season, like last season, for the next one, and everyone will be in the club shop buying it with their favorite player on the back. Like business is booming, bro. Why do they need to have standards? And then when you've got the fan base being told by Ian Wright, Ray Parlour, Martin Keown, Charles Watts, David Ornstein, James Benge, and any other fucking idiot, that wants to lower the standards, especially them 3 ex-footballers that have won major honours at this football club. They're a disgrace. Yeah, absolute disgrace. Yeah, and when they've got millions of followers between them and a big pool because they're ex-players or they're in the media and they've got a blue tick and they can speak to Arteta directly. Right. Yeah, millions of people then go, wow, we are actually overachieving. It's a young squad. It's the youngest manager. Our squad in 2009, Champions League semi-finalists, was actually younger than this squad. Not one mention in 2009 of it being a young squad. Not one. The season before, we challenged for the title with that squad, right? Until maybe 26 games deep, right? Yeah. But when you've got the fan base that are so cool with happy and buzzing with top 4 because Wenger told them it was a trophy, right? The same Wenger, by the way, that they were trying to have punch-ups with every week online or at games, because, you're disrespectful. Look at what he's done for the club. Yeah, well, this is what he's actually done for the club, by the way. Yeah, mediocrity, right? 3 trophies in 22 years, bollocks. Right, I'm sorry, bollocks. Right, and not only that, They then all trying to have fights with people. You're toxic. You Wenger out's a scum. Now, fast forward all these years after he's gone. Oh, but we're not just going to go out and rush out and buy Douglas Luiz on deadline day because that's what got us in this mess in the first place. Okay, so cool. All these years later, you're now realizing and actually admitting that he was actually a problem all them years ago when I was telling and other people were telling.
Right. Because everything gets pushed a season out, bro. Everything gets pushed a season out. It's like we've been waiting for a defensive mid. It's going to be next season. Oh, we're waiting for a striker. Well, it's going to happen next season. You know, and again, we shoot ourselves in the foot every time. And we've had how many players did we loan out? And then we said, oh well, we need to get players in. It makes no sense. Granted,
we've got a thin squad. I'll give you this one, yeah. We've got a thin squad. Thin squad, yeah. Cool.
Right.
Well, you've gassed up Smith Rowe to be the next fucking Bergkamp. He's even wearing his number, right? We've got Kivior on the bench as the next Maldini, like according to our fans after 2 games. Yeah, we've got Tomiyasu. Yeah, fucking. Oh yes, he's so versatile. Yeah, we've got the next Bernardo Silva sat on the bench. Yeah, we've got the next Bernardo Silva. We've got Eddie Nketiah that they all begged to have a new contract.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like when we've got a thin squad, these people, I swear down, they do not want Arsenal to do well. They're happy to be the plucky loser all the time.
Correct.
I beg that one day a Qatari, a Saudi, or a fucking sheikh buys this club and ends this bullshit, bro. Yeah,
Right.
because half of them are fuck off and say, oh, human rights, because they're all fucking inverted. Right. They don't believe the crap they spout.
Right. And the human rights
so everyone's jog on. Right.
And the human rights get, bro, but at the same time, it's like you can't change a religion and a culture overnight through sport.
Yeah, those same people were watching the World Cup, though. I'm not hearing any of that bullshit. I'm really not.
Fact. Look at when Unai Emery came to this football club. They were on him straight away. Why? Number one, they didn't fancy him. Yeah. Fact.
Right.
They fancy Arteta. That ain't even debated. They fancy Ben White. They fancy Xhaka. They fancy Smith Rowe. Fancy all of our players. Right. So they didn't fancy Unai Emery. And number two, yeah, it was the first manager after Wenger. They were always going to be on his neck. Yeah, and I'll tell you something now, yeah. If he had £500 million, maybe we wouldn't have won a league. But I'll tell you what, we would have fucking won some cups. Yeah, we would have won some Europa Leagues or a Champions League or a semi-final or a final, won a couple of cups in domestic league.
We
And
would
that.
have dropped 2 games in a row with 2-0 leads, that's for sure.
Oh, bro, we wouldn't have fucking finished 8th twice. And for anyone who wants to sit there and say, oh, but he had us in a relegation battle, absolute bollocks. Yeah, he got sacked after 13 games when we were joint 6th. Joint 6th, 8 points off 4th. 8 points off 4th. Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah.
So when people want to talk about, oh, this and that, number one, he weren't backed because he wanted Partey. They gave him Soraya. He wanted Zaha. They gave him Pepe. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? They'd never backed him. Yeah, the fans were on him because it weren't Wenger, so they were always going to be on his neck. Yeah, and I'm not saying he would win us a title, because I don't maybe think he would, but he definitely would have won us some cups. Yeah, but this notion that, oh yeah, but only Arteta could have got us in this position, fucking turn it in. Like Zidane's available, he's sat at home doing nothing. He's won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, mate, and you're telling me you couldn't get this team to get in the title race with £500 million? Come on, yeah. Luis Enrique sat at home. He won 6 trophies in one season with Barca. He took Pep's Barca to be even better. Yeah, what you're telling me he couldn't get us in the title race? Yeah, with Don Ancelotti. What you're telling me he couldn't get us in the title race? He won a league here. Yeah, he couldn't get Simeone to get us in the title race. Well, he's won a league against the 2 richest clubs on the planet.
I heard Jez say on your channel, he fully believes that. Big up to Jezza. He fully believes that there's a lot of managers that can get a tune out of these players. He's said that on many, many occasions. I've slightly disagreed with that a little bit. I think we need to find the right manager, right? But there's the right ones out there. And I think Jez has a good point. We love what we've seen so far with Arteta, right? Besides the obvious, right? We love where we're at in the league, but we don't love some of the performances. However, who is to say that if we didn't have a Luis Enrique in, that we wouldn't finish with a trophy in our hand?
Yeah, but they're more interested in the storyline. They're more interested in storylines, mate. Yeah? Like they want Granit Xhaka redemption. Do these people forget he played in the Champions League 5-1?
He wants to leave. He wants to leave. Get him out of here.
And this is the thing, right?
Oh my God!
Real Madrid sacked Fabio Capello in 2006, I think it was 5 or 6, the day after he won the league. Sacked. Yeah, they then hired him again. Right. Yeah. Sorry, that was 1996 that they sacked him. day after he won the league. They then hired him again 10 years later. He wins the league and they sacked him the day later again. Yeah.
Didn't Chelsea do that?
Sacked Vicente Del Bosque. He'd won the Champions League and the Club World Cup. The next season he won the league and they sacked him because he didn't win the Champions League. Yeah.
Right.
Ancelotti got sacked because following season he won fuck all. Yeah. What's his name, man? The Welsh guy that was manager of Madrid. What's his fucking John Toshak? Yeah, John Toshak had one of the best Real Madrid teams ever. Right. 1989, yeah. They were smashing average 4 goals a game, yeah. Right. Absolute ballers, bro. Yeah. He wins the league, record-breaking season, and that was when it was 2 points for a win. He won the league by 9 points, yeah. By November the next season, sacked because he had 3 bad results. Bernd Schuster won them their first European trophy after 32 years because they'd blanked for 32 years. Yeah, sacked. It's like, it's just one. Well, but look at what he's done for the club. Ancelotti won 5 trophies last season. He's already won 1 this season. He's completed the whole set inside 1 year, right? And he's in the Champions League semi, 1-1. If he don't win it, he's sacked. That's it. Where's that standard at Arsenal? There ain't. The standard at Arsenal is David Ornstein telling everyone, well, we finished 5th, but if we had finished 4th last season, it would have been seen as ahead of schedule. Right. Keep talking about ahead of schedule. The aim is to win today, not next year, mate. And there's no guarantees. Like when people sit there, this pisses me off as well. When people sit there, they're all going to get better together and they're all going to grow together. Really? Prove it. You can't. You genuinely can't. Yeah, we thought Dele Alli was going to be a top footballer. What happened there then? Yeah? Raheem Sterling, take him away from fucking Man City. I could win a trophy at Man City. Yeah? Looks great at Man City, goes Chelsea, don't want it. So is he that good? Like, do you know what I mean? It's like there's so many players that you think, he's going to kick on, he's going to be good. Yeah, fucking that Garnacho's the next one. Fucking mate, that geezer's got about 6 million followers. He's fucking useless. Yeah, but kids fancy him.
Dribble. Watching my kid play basketball, there's a lot of kids, in the program. They're different age groups, right? And some kids can just dribble the hell out of the ball, but can't shoot or can't make a free throw, But they can dribble the shit out of the ball. They can do all the fancy tricks, but there's no end product, right? The end product is what wins you games. It's not. It's not the dribbling.
Exactly. Yeah, Dal. Let me just interrupt. First of all, we got 98 people in. Make sure you're smashing like. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Lee. Go for it, Lee. And then I got a question for you when you get back. All right, make sure 94 in here. Smash a like. Make sure you're following Lee Gunner if you're not already. Come on, if you're in here, you already are. But smash a sub if you haven't already. Smash a sub to TJ Warren TV. You are here. Smash a sub. We are cutting it up with Lee Gunner, my co-host, Dal. I didn't even get to ask how you were, Dal. You got the shades on. You are fucking killing it, my brother.
It's party time. I've worn the shades before on these shows. The real OGs in there know that I wear the shades once in a while. And I know it's inside, but it's Friday, bro. When I'm drinking beer, it's not even noon yet. Fuck it.
Bro, who gives a shit?
Yeah. Right, exactly. So I'm just I'm looking forward to the games coming up. I'm thinking City are going to drop points against Everton, and I know we're going to get in that in the prediction.
Oh my god!
I'm getting really anxious.
We got to get it
1-1 draw.
I got one more question for Lee because I know he's probably got to bounce here about a half an hour, but I got one more question for Lee, and then we're gonna go. By the way, I just want to welcome all the real ones in here. Grumpy Grandpa, I see you coming over here from Tottenham away. Tony, Jaminho, all the new people in the chat. Make sure you are smashing a like, smashing a sub while you're here. It's absolute scenes. This is a show that we do every single Friday, straight from the United States of America. So go ahead and smash the sub if you haven't already. What part of America are you guys in? I'm in Kansas City. So yeah, best barbecue on the planet. And Dal is in Portland, Oregon. So he's killing it. He's killing it out there. West Coast, baby. West Coast. And then we got who else we got? We got Prince. Prince. By the way, Prince. Maybe we can answer this question, my buddy. First of all, I'm really, really glad to hear that Arteta's propaganda minister is in the chat. Like, you're an absolute real one. I love you. I love you so much, man. PR agent for Mikel Arteta. We'll see what he does next season with a transfer window, which is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what an actual, and Lee's back, so this is perfect. Lee, I have a question for you.
Shoot, man. Go.
All right. What is your ideal summer transfer window look like? So give me your ideal summer transfer window, and then give me what you actually think is going to happen for Arsenal. Cool. Now that we know that we're going to get second.
Perfect. Go and get Ancelotti first and foremost.
Ah,
Yeah, best signing we can make all summer.
Yeah.
we
Then
said
guns,
realistic Gunner. We said realistic, my man.
Realistically, come on.
No. Well, come on. He said, "What do you want to happen?" And then tell me what you think happens. Yeah?
This isn't a
This is what he
fantasy
wants.
dream,
This is what he
my
wants.
friend.
This is what he
I
wants.
want
This is
to
what he
happen.
wants.
So go and get Ancelotti. Go and get me that gangster in my football club, man. Proper manager, one of the greatest managers ever.
Very
Yeah, that ain't
true.
even a debate. Yeah. So go and get him. Yeah. Go and get me James Maddison. Go and get me Ivan Toney. Yeah. Go and get me Caicedo. Go and get me Rice. Yeah, and go and buy another centre back. I'd go and get Anderson from Palace. Yeah, because I think that Kivior's looked all right, but it's super early. We don't know, mate.
Right.
Yeah, like Rob Holding looked great for the first year. Like, now look at where we are. Yeah, like, and this is why I don't gas players up real quick. Yeah, Bin Zinchenko. Yeah, I think that fucking inverted shit's got to end. Yeah.
It's been found out too much, bro. Been found out way too much.
People watch tape. People watch tape, and they know that that's happening, so they're gonna attack on Zinchenko's side, and it's all over. We might as well be playing at 2 or 3 in the back. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, get rid of Sambi Lokonga. Get rid of Pepe. As much as I like Pepe,
right?
It's busted. Yeah, get rid of Eddie Nketiah. I'd keep Balogun. Yeah, I'd keep him.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd get rid of El Neni. I don't know why the fuck he's still here. He's missed 35 games this season. Why have we?
It's gonna be like a new signing league. He's gonna be like a new signing.
Is this a care home or something? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, why is he here?
Health insurance.
Yeah, I'd get rid of Tomiyasu. I think he's bang average. I've been saying that since he got here. Bang average player. I'd get rid of Jorginho. I'd get rid of Runnison. I think he's coming back off loan. Yeah, Maitland-Niles is coming off on loan. Get rid of him. I'd get rid of Reece Nelson. He's out of contract anyway.
There's like all the subs gone.
Rob Hogan.
All of them are gone.
I'd get rid of Fabio Vieira. He's never going to live up to the hype that these people have put him
Strong
on.
enough,
The
bro.
next Bernardo Silva. Did you see Bernardo Silva in the first leg away at Bayern? Nutmeg 4 times in 10 seconds. He nutmeg players. 4 times. When you're telling me, when people are telling me he's going to be the next Bernardo Silva, are you on crack?
Somebody was trying to convince me that Vieira could be the next Pires, Lee. I had a guy in the chat that said, "Hey, he could be the next Pires. You never know." I'm like, "What?"
These people are tapped, bro. They don't believe the crap they spout. Yeah, and the problem is, as soon as a big account puts out something like, "Oh, he could be our Pires," yeah. So let's say Specky Boy at AFTV says, "Oh, he could be our Pires." Yeah. All of a sudden, all these people that ain't got a brain cell between them, they're like, or maybe like an amoeba, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they all go, "Oh yeah, I'm a lemon. Let me follow that route." Like what? Have you not got eyes?
Right.
Can you not see that every time he plays, he's shit? Yeah. Oh, but he's still young. Don't care. Erling Haaland.
That's one thing. I want to interrupt you real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to interrupt you. So the young bullshit, and also, they're tired. They're so tired, Lee. Saka's tired. At 22 years old, I wasn't a baller, but I was playing week in and week out in rec league and indoor, and I wasn't tired. They're not tired. They're coached wrong.
Yep.
And they're used up.
They're coached wrong, and they believe their own hype, and they watch social media. I know 100% these players, will watch some of my videos because, bro, the algorithms, the way they work on YouTube, if you go and watch something about cats, like crazy cats, and you go and watch a video on that, the next time you open your YouTube app, it's crazy cat videos popping up.
Yeah, for sure.
So if they're going and watching their highlight reel, like I don't know, Sky Sports put out Eddie Nketiah man of the match, and Eddie's gone to watch his man of the match performance, see what Sky Sports have said. Yeah, then the next video underneath might be my video. Oh, let me see what Lee's saying. Yeah, or let me see what AFTV. Bro, 100%. And they believe their own hype at times. And when they go on Twitter and all these other platforms, they'll see people just gassing them up into oblivion. Bro, I watched that Real Madrid game against Man City the other day, and after 20 minutes of that game, 80,000 fans were booing their own players.
Right.
They were booing every touch because they were sat back defending. That's not Real Madrid.
No.
Yeah, guess what? It inspired them because Vinny scores a screamer. Yeah, and then the second half they took over, and then Man City done them on the against the run of play. Yeah, but that is what happens when you don't get gassed up into oblivion. And even if you are a world-class player like Modric, Benzema, Vinny, Cruz, they got some top players, man. Yeah, even Courtois is probably one of the best, if not the best goalkeeper on the planet right now. Yeah,
Sure.
but they do not believe their own hype because that club will not allow them to believe their own hype, and their fans have them on their toes. Whereas at Arsenal, they love the PR. They listen to the PR, and the fans. I swear down there, some of these fans with big accounts, they're paid by the club. I am adamant, mate. I am adamant because there's no way they can spout that much crap.
Yeah. So do you think if we win the league, do you think there's a snowball's chance in hell we would ever get a player like Mbappe, like Vinicius, Haaland?
Nope.
No?
We're after the best young talents in the world, apparently, mate.
Is it because of money? Is it money? Or is it clout of the club? Obviously, it's probably a mixture of both.
If you're Erling Haaland,
hold on. If Carlo Ancelotti comes to Arsenal and we win the league, and he tells fucking his new recruitment guy or whatever to go get me Vinny Jr., does Vinny Jr. come to follow Ancelotti to Arsenal?
We'd have more of a chance, but he ain't leaving Madrid.
Right.
Why would he leave Madrid?
So
We'd have more of a chance with Ancelotti.
So would you say then that the manager holds a lot of pull more than the successful season, more than trophy haul in the history, and more than current standing in the current era?
At current Arsenal, yes. And under Arsene Wenger, yes, because players signed for Arsene Wenger.
Correct.
Yeah. Like and the style of play. Yeah. But at the same time, I'll tell you,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but did it feeds into this. Did Haaland sign for City because of Pep?
I think he signed for City because they've dominated the Premier League and they will have a chance in the Champions League and they do go for every trophy, yeah? And Pep. So he's looked at it and thought, maybe this is a stepping stone. See if I can do it in the Premier League. Pep's there. We're going to win the league. We've won 4. They've won 4 out of the last 5. Yeah. If I go there, I'm better than Darwin Noodles. Yeah. That elevates Man City even better. Yeah. And it's Pep. And they've got world-class players all over the park. Yeah. And it's the Premier League. All eyes are on you. Yeah. But this is what makes me laugh. Yeah. You just said about world-class players. Do they come for the manager or the club? Yeah. Back in the day, Arsenal used to be classy Arsenal. Tradition. Sure. Yeah. George Graham, even before that.
Right.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. People wanted to play for the Arsenal. Yeah, the Arsenal. They wanted to play for us. Now, do you think these players are sitting at home, yeah, watching Champions League nights and Arsenal ain't in it and they're getting dumped out Europa League to Villarreal, Olympiacos and Sporting? They're getting panned 3. I think it took Arteta 3 or 4 attempts to beat Aston Villa. Like, do you know what I mean? Like with Dean Smith as manager. Yeah, wherever it was. Yeah, getting panned by Leicester, Wolves, Burnley and all that. Do you think, and after the decline of Wenger, yeah, and just being a laughing stock, do you think any top draw footballer, like elite level footballer, is sitting at home going, do you know what? Yeah, get me down the Arsenal. They're not, are they? They're sitting there thinking, Man City need to come in for me. Yeah, or Man United to a lesser degree, because they're a shambles as well. But they're hoping that a Man City come in or a Chelsea because they'll get the big paycheck. Yeah, or a Madrid or but this is the problem I have with it. Yeah, the only way you change that is to break the bank. Yeah, and we could have done that.
And win.
Caicedo is a world-class, talented footballer, like in the making. He's not world-class now. Yeah, he's never done it in the Champions League. You can't say he's world-class unless he's done it on the biggest stage. Yeah, but he has, from what I've seen, the ability to become a world-class footballer and play at the highest level with the biggest teams. Yeah, and we sat there and kept good relations with Brighton. Just fucking pay the money. If Real Madrid went in for him, he's going Real Madrid. End of. Yeah, Bayern come in for him, he's going Bayern. End of. Doesn't matter about Premier League. Yeah, because they'll go, there's the money. Yeah, you're going to work with Ancelotti, and at the time maybe Nagelsmann was there. Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, and it's Bayern Munich and it's Real Madrid. They have the tradition of trophies and competing for them every year, but they also have the stature of manager and the players in the squad that will attract you there in a heartbeat.
So you're saying that
have this, when all of our players used to fuck off to Barcelona, Alex Son and all that lot, Pleb, yeah, and fucking Fabregas and that, and Henry. Why? Because it's Barcelona, mate. Yeah, and Pep's the manager, and Messi's there.
Right.
What have we got?
I used to hear people say that.
We ain't won fuck all in 3 years under him. We've won 4 trophies in 16 years. Yeah, and we don't really. We're kind of all right. We've got an all right squad, but first 11's decent. We've got an all right squad. Yeah, but that first 11 ain't good enough. And I've been saying that there's players that shouldn't be in it. So when you're a top draw footballer, an elite Yeah, bro, how many world-class players have you seen Arsenal sign that were world-class on their day that we signed them? Since you said 23 years you supported Arsenal, right? How many world-class players that they were world-class the day we signed them? Not ones we've made. They were world-class the day was how many?
My only real vote I would have to say would go for Sanchez, but even then he was kind of second fiddle at Barcelona and he was kind of average at Udinese. But if you really count it down, I would my vote would go for Alexis Sanchez. My vote would go for.
I think he became world class. He got that world class title at Arsenal. I thought.
Right, the talent was there. He wasn't being played at Barcelona that much because he was a sensation.
He played a lot of minutes.
Petr Cech.
That's a good job.
I know. I'm fucking around.
Mesut Ozil was world class when we signed him.
Right, but that's
Sol Campbell was world class when we signed him.
Right. Well, that leads me to my
Dennis Bergkamp was world class when we signed him.
Yep.
See,
but we're talking about 95.
90s.
I know, that's eons ago. But here's the thing: is that Arsenal we don't have is any leverage for getting those players right. We can't go to Mbappe and say you should join us because, like you said, we won 3 Champions League. Blah 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 blah. Our only bargaining chip to someone like Mbappe is Henry played here, and you loved Henry when you were 11 years old. Right? What is our real bargaining chip?
Wenger came to your house. Wenger came to your house with Ivan Gazidis and made lunch.
He did. He was probably pleading for him, and you know that he was saying, "You're the next Henry. We see you as the next Henry."
Oh, he's spinning that yarn all day long.
Here's the thing, bro. I still think that mentality is at the club that we're looking to unearth a gem, and that's never happened now since Henry's left. We're looking for that next gem. Arsenal spent years looking for it. He thought he was going to get it in Julian Draxler. It never came to fruition. He thought he was getting a Van Persie. That Judas turncoat went to United. He thought, we were always looking for the next.
Do you know why he went to United, though, bro? He went to United because we didn't match his ambition.
Right.
We didn't match his ambition.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Fabregas left. We didn't match the ambition. All of these players leave because we didn't match the ambition. And the problem and the reason we didn't match the ambition is because the ownership, who wasn't the full ownership at the time, couldn't care less. There was a battle between Usmanov and Kroenke to try and be the fucking full owner. Yeah. So that was always bubbling away. So nobody really went for it until 2018. I think they fully bought the club. Then you had Arsene Wenger telling the world we can't compete with Europe's elite. Yeah. While he was the highest paid manager on the planet. They hired Jose, Pep, and they were in their prime.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Embarrassing. Ancelotti was still doing business. Yeah. But then we were selling all of our players, and Sky Sports were telling the world, oh, but they have to sell to pay the stadium debt. No, we don't. It was 20 million a year. For 25 years. It was on a mortgage, mate. Yeah. But that was the narrative that's been peddled. And along that journey, since 2004, oh, they have to sell their players. Oh, yeah, we can't compete financially with Chelsea and with a whole country. Yeah, all new fans have come because of that gold trophy with these legends. The narrative's being spun. Oh, yeah, but they've had to move and they have to keep selling. Poor Arsenal, poor. Oh, but they're trying. Right. They're going up against City's oil money and they're breaking the rules, and FFP and Chelsea with a... Get in the fucking bin. How did that Letty win so many trophies under Simeone? Yeah, up against the 2 richest clubs in the world, who, by the way, had maybe 85% of the TV revenue in Spain. The other 18 clubs had the other 15%.
Right, and you said the 2 best clubs, and let's also say the 2 best players in the world.
Yeah, Messi and Ronaldo. At the time, they were. Falcao was up there. Falcao was up there, but at the same time, how could they compete, get themselves in the conversation, win a trophy, a title against them powerhouses, and then sustain it? Yeah, right. How? Because they're run properly, and their owner says, yo, cool, we're not going to be able to compete financially with these 2 teams. So what we need to do is find a way that makes us in the conversation. So what, Simeone, we're shithouse our way to it. Yeah, but now the way modern football's gone and the way Sky and BT and all these media out there, oh, you have to play sexy football. No, you fucking don't. Big Sam said something the other day, He said, if my goalkeeper kicks the ball up, everyone's obsessed with playing out from the back. He goes, if my goalkeeper lumps the ball up to the centre forward, he flicks it on and the winger goes and scores. Everyone in the stadium is off their seat clapping.
Right.
What's the fucking difference?
I know. It's more amazing to take, if you're a striker and the ball comes and you head it to the winger and he scores, that's more amazing to me than ticky-tacky for 10 minutes.
The thing is that everyone's got different styles.
To head the ball to the winger. I mean, that takes talent, and a lot of players can do that, but not a lot. But some can't do that.
Why did Tony Pulis or Big Sam always have Arsene Wenger's number?
Because they know to get the ball up front and that our defense always get out-muscled by the striker.
Yep, because they want to play ticky-tacky football. Yeah, they've got little fucking short players that are weak. You can budge them off the ball, get stuck in on them early, they'll shrivel. Yep. And that was how many years ago when Bolton were in the Premier League?
Eons ago.
03, 02, 01. Yeah.
Blackburn.
Fast forward all these years later, yeah, we got bullied at the Etihad. Yeah, we got bullied against West Ham in the second half. In fact, after 10 minutes, 20 minutes, we got bullied against Southampton, bottom of the league.
I know.
Because they now know it's still the same soft centre. And people can dress it up that the culture's changed. The culture has not changed. When people are coming out, giving it, nobody expected to be in a title race. Ex-players are saying it. Pundits are saying it. Journalists are saying it. The culture's not changed then, has it?
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, because the culture should be, no, we expected to be there and we should be winning it. And we've fucked up by not winning. That's what it should be.
We're still the mentality of looking for the gem, i.e. signing Fabio Vieira. Oh, he may come good. He may do this. He may do that. He may be shit. And we just wasted £35 million when we could have put that into a Diaby.
If you had to 17 million, you could have added that 51 million for them two players on top of the bid for Caicedo, and we would have got him in January and probably won the league.
Probably. So let's
I'm negative, bro.
Yeah, you're just a numpty YouTuber.
You're so negative.
American.
So
idiot.
negative. Yeah.
So do you want to do predictions, Lee? Because I think that.
Yeah, Lee. How much time you got left?
Lee's gonna do. I think we're gonna go City Everton draw.
10 minutes. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the predictions. Make sure if you are here, smash up the likes. We're gonna go ahead and preview the next week of fixtures, and it'll go quickly. By the way, last week we had a lot of people in the chat putting in scores. I cannot account for every single person putting in scores, especially because there's 90 inside Special Like, by the way.
Can I just very quickly, read this comment out, across the pond sports talk,
Oh, boy.
He's basically talking about Odegaard, if he scores one more goal, he breaks the record. No, he don't. Dele Alli's got 18. Oh, but he played as a second striker. Yeah.
What irrelevant record? I'm sorry.
Not only that, since when do penalties not count anymore? Because it's non-penalty goals since when did penalties not count?
Open play.
Yeah, right. Not only that. Yeah, you sound like a Spurs fan, mate. Lauding up Harry Kane for scoring irrelevant goals that have led to nothing. Yeah, who gives a shit if he scores fucking 500 goals this season in the league without penalties? If you don't win anything for the third year in a row with this manager, by the way, it's irrelevant. Irrelevant goals that lead to nothing are irrelevant. That's it. 3 years in a row, he's won nothing. See you later.
Yep.
Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Agreed. All right. No, don't worry about it, Lee. Of course. Everybody, especially a special like and sub Lee. To Lee and Lee reacts. Smash Lee at the same time.
Lee.
Smash Lee.
There's a lot of people that love to smash my face in, mate. I know that.
Yeah. So, absolutely. So, what I was saying before Across the Pond put in that irrelevant stat, we have to have people. If you want to be on the spreadsheet for next week, I cannot go through the live chat. I just can't do it. So put it in the comments after the live goes dead, and I will absolutely put you in. I will 100% put you in. Last week, we had a tie between long-haired Yeti and the one and only Oregon Gooner, Dow. I put in a stinker.
TBS.
I put in an absolute stinker, but the people who tied for the Strasbourg Steve Award of the week were Tony and Elias. So congratulations to Tony and Elias. The Strasbourg Steve Award is the lowest score.
Sorry, Steve.
We love Strasbourg Steve around here, though.
Steve.
Big up, Steve. We love Steve. All right, Steven, hashtag. All right. We'll go around. We'll give predictions for this weekend's fixture, starting with Lee because he is the guest. We got Newcastle visiting Leeds. What do you think, Lee?
1-1.
Okay, 1-1 draw.
Yeah,
Now.
man. Newcastle don't concede many goals. Best defense in the league. And Big Sam, how did he not roll over and get his belly tickled at the Etihad and 2-0 down, by the way? So I thought when you go 2-0 down at the Etihad, you end up getting pammed every year. I thought that's how it works.
No,
Because
Like,
they have
same with Fulham when they went 1-0 down the other week. How did they equalise? I mean, this is unprecedented. Like, are they in phase 4? Like, what's going on? I do
Phase 4.8, Lee. It's
like, when does
0.8
phase
now.
3 end? Does anyone know when phase 3 ends? Like, what's a load of jargon garbage, man? Get in the bin.
Sounds like a boy band. Odegaard and Mudryk are in phase 3.
Oh, mate.
The Backstreet Boys
Trust
of
me.
football.
Yeah, trust me, it won't take long until that happens, mate. You watch. Yeah, there'll be a little boy band like the Spice
Oh, my
Boys or something.
The Spice
Spice Boys.
Newcastle leads. Oh, fucking hell, Lee. You're on crack. Come on, bro. Newcastle 3, Leeds 0.
Big Sam masterclass, man.
3-0?
Big Sam is better than Pep. He said he told us he's better than Pep.
Colin Wilson masterclass.
He told us he's better than Pep, bro.
Would you take Colin Wilson over Ivan Toney?
No, I like Callum Wilson, but Ivan Toney's potentially elite. He's a top
And
player.
potentially,
I want Ivan
a
Toney
criminal.
at Arsenal now.
He's
I
a
want
top
him
player. But
now.
mate, I've been calling for Ivan Toney when he was in the Championship, but I've got no ball
Yeah.
knowledge apparently because I wanted Ryan Fraser in a fucking squad. Yeah, from about 9 years ago, or whatever it was, when I never even said, I just put possible starting 11. Yeah, when Ryan Fraser was fucking up there with Eden Hazard that season, I never even mentioned what competition it was. Yeah, funny enough, I actually put Lewis Duncan at centre back. Yeah, on that starting 11. Would you take him over Rob Holding? Because I would.
Absolutely.
Would you take Lacazette? Would you take Lacazette over Eddie Nketiah? Oh yeah, because he was in the squad. Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. Yeah, would you take Idrissa Gueye over El Neni? Oh yeah, he was in the squad as well, wasn't he? Yeah. Would you take Chilwell? Yeah. Oh no, we got the sorry, my bad. We got expected cries and all of that. Yeah, fucking Zinchenko is inverted like our fans. Yeah. Mate, I beg Tierney goes to Man City because they're linked to him, yeah. Because Pep ain't playing him fucking inverted if he goes there.
Yeah, we
I
get
beg
João
he goes
Cancelo.
there.
Yeah, I would take João Cancelo, but I don't want to lose Tierney. No, he's my Scottish left back. I'm going
Tierney's gone, bro.
3-1.
He's gone. He's going.
I know,
And
it
you know what?
sucks.
He
I'm
fucking
going
deserves
3-1
to
Newcastle.
play first team football every week. That is the best left back in the fucking league. Don't care what anyone tells me. He is the best left back in the league. He can defend better than any other left back, and he can cross a fucking ball. Yeah, no motherfucker in this league. Maybe I can count on one hand who can consistently cross the ball properly.
Right.
That's it. But
It's a
he ain't
prison.
inverted, mate. He don't go into midfield. Like if you get on a plane, like let's say you fly from Portland to fucking Washington, yeah. If you get on the plane, would you ask the air stewardess to fly the plane? You wouldn't, would you? So why the fuck are we playing Tierney inverted?
Well,
what's that
if
about?
I am on a plane and I talk to the stewardess, I will use that exact.
yes.
I go, listen, bitch, why the fuck are we playing Zinchenko over Journey? And she'll look at me and she'll go,
She'll
sit
be like,
the
I've
fuck
got
down
5
before I
hours of this guy
stop this
talking
plane.
about an inverted fullback. Like, get me out of here. I'm an air stewardess. Get me out of here.
Right, exactly. I know nothing about fullback. All I do is follow Man United. Because all Americans follow Man United. So you know me.
All right. Next up, we got Fulham visiting Southampton. This is an interesting one.
3-0.
3-0 Fulham.
Fulham, yeah, 3-0.
3-0.
I don't know. Southampton can be sticky at home. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a 2-2.
They've scored quite a few goals recently. They scored 3 against us, 3 against Forest. Yeah. Now, Fulham have been good, man. Fulham have been good in the last few games against City and
Right, because they have a real defensive mid in João Polino who can actually move the ball forward.
Is he inverted?
Yeah, but he's inverted. He's inverted like Top Gun. No, I'm just kidding. No, the point I was gonna make though is Fulham is missing their captain now. So
Who's that?
my
Milinkovic or
American.
whatever?
No, not Mitrovic. Why am I blanking on his name now? American.
Really? Is he the captain of Fulham? Boy, what a treasure!
Yeah,
was.
he is the captain. Yeah, he's the captain. I'm still going 2-1 Fulham, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be closer than people think.
Right.
Tim Ream. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't forgot about that. Tim Ream. Thanks, Jamino. I did remember that before you put it in the chat, by the way. Forest visiting Chelsea. This is interesting.
1-1. They're safe, man. They're on the beach. They've got their 42 points to stay up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
They
Big up
booked their
Henry.
holidays to Mykonos and Dubai and fucking wherever else they're going. Like Mudrik's already decided that he's going to drop an album in the summer. Like fucking Nick Carter, eat your heart out. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're good as gold, man. They're
Call up
sweet. So
the
yeah,
Backstreet Boys. Get the band together again.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
get the band back together. Come on, you know how we roll. Yeah, 1-1.
Chelsea
1-1,
4.
yeah.
I'm gonna go. Chelsea won last week, didn't they? They won 3-1.
They did,
didn't
and you're the only one that called that, by the way.
I knew Fat Frank was gonna get
He
one.
must have been high that day. Or drunk.
Yeah.
Because nobody called that.
That's
Like,
different. Like
can I-
that's different than the other day.
bro, when you called that, yeah, like nobody predicted Chelsea to beat Bournemouth. So does that mean they're in phase 3 and they're overachieving?
They're in
Right.
phase 17, Lee. Phase 17. Because every game is a phase. So they're in phase 34. But I think, unfortunately, my man Yeti, I think they're going to beat Forest at home because
I'm going to grab a beer while you get your scores in.
Yeah.
do that.
Go.
I think Chelsea are going to pip that 3-1.
3-1 Chelsea.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
By
just-
the way, I see a ton of scores. By the way, 81 inside. I am 16 subs off of 200. Freaking sub to me. The jokes are gonna continue. By the way, sub to me if you're inside right now. Sub to my man Oregon Goon, and we are gonna just continue to party. Whether Lee Gunner is here or not, we party every Friday. I'm just want to let
It ain't a party without Gunner, so I mean, it's
it ain't a party. No. We got the real. We got the Rat Army General inside right now. So
That's to split up.
yeah, Master Split.
I go 3-1 Chelsea. I think Fat Frank's
All
going
right.
to pull another bunny out of his hat.
Why are you fat shaming?
I'm going to put that piece of shit Lampard to win the game.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
mate,
guys.
he's plus size. That's how it works. It's
Hey,
plus
so,
size, mate.
so am I. Hey.
No, but there'll be some
an
woke
XL
idiot in the
guy,
chat that'll
hey.
be crying about it, mate. Do you know what I mean?
You know, he's in better shape than me, probably, because he was an ex-footballer, but he is a chubby bastard. It's all good. I'm not fat shaming.
I'm
Nothing wrong with
copying
love
off
handles,
of
mate,
Lee.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, love, bro. I love everybody.
I'm
Except
gonna
for
pull.
Spurs.
I'm gonna pull a Jez and I'm gonna copy off of Lee and go 1-1
Okay.
draw. Big up Jez if you're still
Ooh,
out
that's a
there.
good game. Big up, Jed.
Come on,
Spurs.
Spurs. Yeah, they're losing. Yeah, Unai Emery masterclass. Unai Emery masterclass, mate. Yeah, Unai Emery masterclass. Yeah, Ollie Watkins FC. I think he's only not scored in 3 games since Boxing Day.
Wow.
Yeah, another player that I would have took at Arsenal, by the way, but apparently he was shit. Like I don't know, I don't really get it. It's amazing how Unai Emery can get strikers to start scoring goals, isn't it? Like we see Aubameyang. In fact, it was 5 years ago the other week. Yeah, that Aubameyang scored a hat trick away to Valencia, and we slapped him 7. Like mad, isn't it? Yeah,
It's
mad.
mad.
Yeah, but apparently he was the problem. He was the problem. Yeah, he booing him at the Emirates and that. Cool. Unai Emery is going to win that game 3-1.
3-1.
Villa 4-0.
4-0. I saw Drew Gunner put that in there, and I was just like, holy shit.
They have the capability. Spurs are absolutely terrible. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Oh,
they're
come
just
on. They
absolutely
beat Crystal Palace at
awful.
home. 1-0.
I know.
What are you talking about?
Christ,
They're
so
back,
bad.
baby. They're back. Ryan Mason. It's vibes, bro.
I thought Arsenal was in a bad state. My God, we're not near as bad as Spurs.
By the way,
I
I'm
beg
seeing
they
some.
give him the job. I beg they give him the job.
No, I'm seeing a lot of Spurs fans saying Ryan Mason in. Please do it. Do it for me.
Yes.
Do it for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Do
give
it for
Ollie
me.
Skip the captain's armband when Kane leaves. Yeah, and Lloris leaves and that.
17.
Like, give Ollie Skip. They love this Ollie Skip. He's fucking shit. I don't know why they rate him.
He's so bad. He's so bad. I know
I'm
Henry Wright was.
going-
We got Henry
He's
Wright
so
was
bad.
saying, "Oh, we got skipping. We stand a chance." I think he said one game.
Mate,
I
that's,
just about
I love
annihilated.
Henry to
What?
bits. I love him to bits.
Henry,
But come on.
Henry.
Oh, we stand a chance. Skips in.
Yeah.
Come on,
Okay.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Get it out there.
I'm going.
Go to that.
I'm going 4-1. Villa 4-1.
Ooh, you're gonna.
Spurs will get one. They'll get a penalty. They'll get a penalty.
they'll probably get one.
Harry Kane.
Penalty,
Harry Kane will
penalty.
score. Wolves visiting Old Trafford.
Oh, I don't think Rashford's fit, right?
Mm.
So that's all their goals gone. Well, he ain't. Well, I think he's only scored 2 in the last 3 months anyway. So 1-0 Wolves.
Ooh.
Liverpool are going to do it, man. I'm telling you. And then he
I
should
gotta
be
say
starting.
something to United fans out there in the chat. Like, what happened to Rashford? I thought he was like gonna put 26 goals up.
Mate, he does this every year, bro. Every year, DBS. Every year, this guy goes for a purple patch, a little streak of goals.
Exactly.
Everyone gets hyped and compares him to Mbappe. He is shit. He has
is
got
better
more
than-
books than trophies.
He's
He's got more books than trophies, bro. That ain't even a joke.
It's a joke. He's fed more people than he's got trophies, but that's okay.
I mean, big up his charity work. All I'm saying is,
I know, totally big up, but it's just
It's,
like,
it's
the
also
purple.
a tax write-off as well, so that's not big up.
Why do they keep
Yeah,
him?
that's true.
If you're a United fan and you're in the chat, ask why you should even keep Rashford. But anyway, we move on. United 2-0.
2-0. Didn't Rand say he wanted to bin Rashford? I say Trashford because I always talk shit on him.
Yeah, Rance did say that, didn't he, Guns?
Rand, yeah, because Rance was going off on Bansports News. He was saying that he wanted to bin 75% of the team.
He said to me the other day, on Tuesday, he said none of the team is safe. None. Yeah, they've all been hurting, bro. But listen, Casemiro must be sitting there thinking, why the fuck did I come here? Like, mad, isn't it? We should have bid 60 million for him. We've been in like 80s for Caicedo, and I rate him, but 60 for him. Imagine him in midfield. Oh my day.
Marcus Rashford. That's funny. Sorry. Good one. I'm going 2-1. Old Trafford tax. I'm going Man United. Bournemouth versus Palace.
Ooh. 2-0 Palace.
I'm going to copy that too. I'm still amazed that Roy had them win 3 games in a row after Vieira left.
The games were easy though, man. Like,
I was
Vieira probably would have won them. If you look at the games Vieira played, they were all against like top 6 teams.
True.
Yeah, right. And he was only losing by 1 goal, one goal, and it was right at the death or something. Like, apart from when we played him, I think we battered him, didn't we? 4-1. Yeah, but other than that, he was losing by the odd goal. Yeah, if he had got that run of games. But they brought Roy Hodgson back, mate. And listen, it is what it is. Like, just let the guy retire, man. Like, they'll be willing him out in 2074, mate. Like, give it up. Roy Hodgson's back for his 95th attempt.
They're having like weekend at Bernie's with a skeleton, and they're holding him up.
They'll have him stuffed, wheeling him out. Maybe Wrighty can wheel him out. Wrighty played for them, didn't he? Maybe Wrighty can wheel him out stuffed. Like,
oh god,
mad, isn't it?
I could take him as a manager. If I was a player, oh my god.
Man City going to Goodison. This is going to be fun.
Big one.
Well, I think Everton have lost 11 straight games at home to Man City. So, all the people that are thinking that Everton are going to get something, like Prince Fuad in the chat, bro, no.
12-0.
Like, they're not even going to score a goal. This is going to be defense against attack. They're going to try and counter with Calvert-Lewin holding the ball up and getting, I don't know, Damari Gray in or someone. Does Andros Townsend still play for them? I don't know. What's his name? Dwight McNeil. Yeah, they'll try and shit out their way for corners and free kicks. They're not scoring. They're going to get battered. This is going to be 4-0 Man City.
Yeah. Al.
Yeah, I was going to say 3-0, but yeah, I mean it's going to be 4.
Don't let me sway you, bro.
Well, no, it's like, like with Holland, he scored the late goal against us, right? I mean, he can go and not get anything, and then all of a sudden score 2 goals in fucking like 5 minutes, and they could be 2-0 up till the 88th minute, and then bag 2 goals and 4-0. There we go. Crystal Palace, Jesus.
4. I'm going 4-1 Man City. They can leak goals. They can leak goals, but it's still going to be a Man City masterclass.
I don't.
Everton just scored 5, guys.
Mate, they're unbeaten in 21 straight games. Yeah, Man City. There's no way in a million years they're losing another game.
They're not losing. I'm just saying
they only need to get 8 more points, and they've won the title. They can get 3 there, and they'll need 5 more from the.
They're winning out the rest of the season. They're winning out the rest of the season.
They're not bottom.
They're not losing. They're not losing.
Everton and Man City was a late night Monday game in the pouring rain at night up at the Toffees. Then I would maybe say a 2-2 draw or 1-1, but not on a clear summer day. Man City are going to pound that ball around the pitch like nothing.
It's going to be a masterclass. West Ham visiting Brentford.
That game's interesting because West Ham won their conference. I hope they win the Conference League, by the way.
That'd be
Yeah,
dope.
if they do, they would have had a better season than Arsenal. Just putting it out there, because they would have won a trophy in Europe when we last do that. Basel beating Fiorentina as well. Mad at Fiorentina, but that's interesting, man. That's very interesting. I'm going to sit on the fence and get splinters. I'm going to say 2-2.
All right, 2-2.
2-2.
Desmond. Al.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1-1. I don't see any clear winner.
Man, you both are going for draws on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm going 2-1 Brentford. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't even have an explanation. I just think 2-1 Brentford. Yep. Yeah.
Moment you've all been waiting for.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Brighton visits the Emirates this weekend. Lee Gunner, go.
And remember, Guns, we got no Zinchenko.
Yeah, we got no Zinchenko, Lee. What are we going to do?
Mate, we're doomed. Like, he came in with the winning mentality. He told everyone we're going to win the league, and then he's sitting on the bench crying after getting nuts by Trent. And he's trying to rally round team talks and that after fucking up again at Southampton. Cool. I think we will beat them. I do think we'll beat them. I think like their manager came out and said after the 5-1 battering the other day, he said, yeah, that wasn't Brighton. You'll see proper Brighton turn up at the weekend against Arsenal. Yeah, I thought that's big talk from a manager that's won literally 50% of his games since he's been there. Cool.
That's like, I read that too. That's real big talk.
He's literally drawn 8, lost 8, and won 16. Like, do me a favour. Like, mad. 3-1 Arsenal. Clip that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm positive, yeah.
I already clipped it.
Did you hear that
before you said it. Dal.
Where's my mate from the Mr. Arsenal? Is he clipping that? Like,
I don't mean to be a copycat, man, but that was the score.
I know he's still watching. He can't get enough of it.
I think he left. He got upset. He got
oh no,
upset.
he's still watching, bro. They all watch. They hate follow, bro. They watch the whole show. I see it every week on Terry's show. They all sit there chatting shit. Oh, get this guy off. Get this guy off. How about set your own channel up or just come on? Right, it's not difficult, is it?
TJ set up his own channel. We're successful, guys. Look at us.
Yeah, look at us.
We got Lee fucking Gunner in our 10th episode.
Yeah. Look at DBS, man. Man's sitting there like prime Andrew Tate with the shades on and that because he's got an eye problem and that. Do you know what I mean?
It's called glaucoma.
I feel left out. I might have to get my shades.
I can't see the trophy. I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I'm going to copy our friend Guns. Because I'm a copycatter, I did think 3-1 because I think it'll be 2-1. We'll get one at the end, 3-1.
Yeah, I think.
I'm going to start calling you Jez, Dal. I'm going to start calling you. I'm going to start calling you Jez.
If you called me Jez, I would.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah. Jez copying off of Alan 2 weeks ago. That was ridiculous.
I know.
I'm only saying that because Jez called me a fraud last episode.
Fraud. He did call you a fraud.
I'm going 4-1 Arsenal. I said this in every show that I've been on this week. I'm going 4-1 Arsenal. I am confident we're gonna absolutely do them in. All right. Last but not least, Liverpool versus Leicester City, King Power Stadium.
Oof. Well, they got the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen. They got the worst centre back I've ever seen. He scored 2 own goals last time they played. The only ray of light they have, Leicester, is Madders, but. Can't do it on his ones, mate. That's going to be... I think Leicester will score. I'm going to say 4-1 Liverpool.
So, with Liverpool... Oh, man. Leicester garbage. I'm going to go 5-0 Liverpool. So, Lee, quick question. You think Liverpool's going to pip United for 4th?
Yep, and then Ten Hag should be sacked. If Man United have got any standards, they'll sack him if he don't get.
I heard a rumor that Ten Hag was at Middlesbrough when they got relegated. Was he the coach or the assistant manager then?
Wow, I never knew that.
I thought I heard that.
Big up to this guy in the chat, man. Such a nasty channel. Well, fuck off then. Nobody asked you to watch it. There's hundreds of football channels that are probably streaming live right now, and you chose this one. Yeah, we are gargantuan, guys. Gargantuan. We've got Stevie Wonder sat there, yeah, like in the middle. Like, come on, how many times do you get to see Stevie Wonder sat here, man? The white Stevie Wonder's alive and well, bruv. Like, you know what I mean? Mad, isn't it? But that's what I say. There's people that hate follow or hate comment, but they need their dopamine fix, bro. He's probably got his pants around his ankles.
No,
right now.
he's absolutely jerking off.
Oh, he's buzzing, bro.
To the fact that
We've given him 20 seconds of fame. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
congratulations.
He's masturbating. He's masturbating.
His name's probably not even Tim Irwin. It's just a generic name. Yeah, he's probably fucking like just some 14-year-old weirdo, mate. That's inverted. Yeah, set your own channel up and show us how it's done, mate. How about that?
It's probably a Bangladeshi.
When your channel gets more subs than mine, mate, and gets more views than mine, come back to me. Yeah. Until then, jog on, mate. AFTV are available.
Tiny Tim Irwin, is that Peter Haywood?
Yeah, no, he is Peter Haywood. I just think it's hilarious when he calls me plastic. I'm like, yes, I am plastic.
Wait, that's
and I am
probably a 14-year-old, or it's either a 14-year-old, yeah, or it's like a 50-year-old, yeah, that's just fucking sad, lonely, and has loads of cats that are pissing and shitting all over the gaff. Yeah, they've never hoovered the carpet, never cleaned the fucking kitchen, like hoarders. Like you have to climb over the shit to get in the out. I see it every day.
Tim Irwin, put in the chat if you're a hoarder. Yes or no?
Yeah. Clean up the newspapers. All right. And Lee has to go, so I'm gonna go. I'm copying off of Lee. I can't believe I'm doing.
Come on.
4-1. Yeah. Big up. All right. So those are the scores. By the way, and then we're gonna get out of here because Lee has to get out of here, and I have to get out of here. To be honest. If you got Dallas party and all weekend, it's fine. We're done. All right. Big up the Rat Army in the chat, by the way. If you want to have your scores on the spreadsheet, put it in the comments after the show. Not the chat, the comments, and then I will put them on there. Lee, shout out all your channels, my man. Again, thank you so much for coming on. It was an absolute pleasure.
I've not got no channels, man. Like it's a miracle. It's a miracle that I've gone an hour and 17 minutes. Yeah, when I was so nervous at the start.
I know. No, when are you gonna create your channel, Lee? Like you have the personality for it, man.
It's kind of in the pipeline, man. There's big plans coming, man. Like I'm in phase 1 at the moment.
You're such a talent. When are you gonna get to phase 4?
Not too sure when phase 2 kicks in, but I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of inverted with the whole situation, if I'm being completely honest, and it's kind of stressing me out. I'm very negative about it at times, and it becomes very toxic. Like,
but I'm sure
imagine sitting on the internet talking like that. Imagine sitting on the internet talking like that every day. Oh, you're so toxic. Why the fuck are you watching, mate? Like, you know what I mean? It's free. YouTube's free, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can choose not to watch it. Like, you have to literally physically click on it. Yeah. And if you don't click on it, you have to physically click on the sound option. Yeah. To listen to it. It's free. I love winding these pricks up, man. Words on the screen. Pussies, a lot of them. Anyway, thanks for having me on, TJ, my guy.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
DBS, as always. My brother from another mother. Come on.
Let's do it again. My man.
Big up. Shades. What are they, Ray-Bans? Are they Ray-Bans?
They're knockoff Ray-Bans, but I got a pair of Ray-Bans.
You live in Portland, bro. You can afford fucking proper Ray-Bans.
I got proper Ray-Bans. I'll wear them next time for you, big guy.
Thank you, man. I'll wear something nice for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, wear something nice. The hair slicked back, the sides all fucking up. You know what I mean? Look like
I even had a fresh fade today for you guys. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, he's so clean. Look at it.
Yeah. My forehead is bigger than Arsenal's future. So yeah, it's kind of every time I go
bigger than Arsenal's future.
Mate, the guy who cuts my hair is like a chubby Lacazette. He's the spit of Lacazette. Yeah,
right.
It's identical. And he's chopping my hair, and then when he chopped it, and he's cutting it and all that, and he's brushing it back and he's thinning it out. I was like, bro, don't thin it out, mate. It's falling out anyway. Yeah. And I just went like that. I said, mate, you can carry being bald, yeah? Because he's like bald, yeah? I said, imagine me being bald. I look like an egg.
You could go on the sides out and do like the Phil Collins look or something,
Like a monk.
Just let it go.
I'm gonna have to start wearing hats, mate.
Thank you so much. It's good to see you.
Love for having us on, man. I appreciate it, man. Honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We're doing this more often as well, man. Like summer, I can relax a lot more. Right. In the season, it's fucking
go.
Lee, we're gonna have some shows on here that we need to have you on for. So let's keep in touch, my man. Like it's gonna be scenes. Dal, shout yourself out, man. Let's take this thing out.
Check me out on Oregon Good on YouTube, infamous_Dal on Instagram, and Rat Army, baby.
Rat Army. All right, TJ Warren TV. I am the American Idiot and the American Rat. Big up the Rat Army, baby. We will be back probably on Monday because I got shows. I got weddings that I'm performing at over the weekend, so I will be doing my next show Monday.
You're just a stripper if you didn't know.
I am an out. Yeah. No, I go to the bachelorette party. I will be on Monday to review the Brighton game. But
TJ
until
with the
then,
torpedo, that's his name. Yeah, just check him out.
Yeah.
TJ with the torpedo. Yeah, check him out.
TJ with the torpedo.
big up. And if you're new,
He carries a big torpedo.
we're never gonna get the fuck out of here, boys.
I'll take her out.
Ta-da. Big up, everybody. We'll see you next time.